Alright guys, today we have the mini Jambox silver dot. This is made by Jawbone, and it comes with the back, the front, the bottom, and two sides along with the top that has the control buttons. Now these pieces can be purchased individually, and you'll be able to make your own custom color design. First things first, we're going to install the bottom. As you can tell, it lines up in between the two rubber feet, and all you have to do is line it up by that rubber foot. And once you lined up one, just gradually make your way down the side and press both sides down and then the middle to the sides out. That'll reduce any type of bubbles or creases that may develop from the skin. Next, we're going to do the top. And this one, you just have to align around the buttons and make sure that you don't overlap while installing. Once you have one side perfectly aligned, you want to press that side down. As you can see, I'm checking it's not overlapping, and now I can move on to the other side. As you can tell, it's a little crooked, and we're able to lift just slightly. And remember to be very gentle when you're installing, because it is very flexible and can stretch or end up ripping on you. While pressing it down, remember to press from the middle out. Now we're going to move on to the plain side, and the top of the device has those curved edges. The bottom has the points. Once you have the curved edges lined up correctly, you can move your way down to the points. Remember, from the middle out and press it down. Now it's on to the opposing side, where the buttons are cut out. You want to stop at the top where the protruding button is, and it's a lot more easier to line than the other one because the buttons will give you better guide. Once you feel confident with your install, you want to press it down and make sure that it is on your device. What we've added so far to the actual Jambox Mini, it looks so much different, and it's got its own personal personality right now. Alright, our next one is going to be the Fullback. It is a full solid piece, and once you install it, you will be able to see all the dots underneath the skin. Now, as you can see, I'm aligning it towards the top of the device, and then just lightly leaving it on there so that once I heat it, it's able to be very visible instead of having bubbles and creases. Remember to check as always if it overlaps, because you don't want that at all, because the skin can collect dirt and it will end up being very noticeable. As you can notice, I'm under one of the corners. I'm going to be placing a piece of wax paper just so it will contract a little bit more easier. So once you start to heat it, you'll notice that the material will get soft and it'll flex, gaining all the contours of the back of the Jambox Mini. Now once you see it developing the contours, you want to press it down to see that it's visible and that the contours are how it would be without the skin. Just remember to do this one very gradually because you don't want to develop any type of creases or unremovable air pockets underneath the skin. That's one row for you. And then we're going to move our way to the corner. So we're going to push the second row in. And now we're going to move our way to the opposing corner. Now, if you guys notice, we only have one dot left. And it's sort of fluffy, built up with all the air that's trapped underneath the skin. In order to fix this, all you have to do is raise that particular corner up off the device. As you can see that I'm doing here. Once you have the device up, you want to release all the air. And now you can grab your hairdryer once again and heat that area down, and all the air would be removed. Voila! Now we'll just go over it one last time to seal all the edges with the hairdryer, because heat is good for the adhesive. Alright guys, we've turned our silver dot into a silver dot with blue. Now it's time to do the front. Okay, with the front, you want to grab packing tape. With the packing tape, you want to tape the entirety of the front skin. But before we place our tape onto our front skin, you want to move that small little triangle out of the way of the tape so you don't place that on at the same time. We will place that down afterwards. Now you just want to concentrate around those individual circles as you see that I'm pointing towards. And now we place our tape. You want to place 2 pieces of tape, both along the long side of the front skin, and they will overlap. Now you do this in order for the front skin to stay intact during installation because it is fragile and very delicate. You have to be gentle while installing this, only because it could stretch and malform. The tape helps prevent that during your install. As you can see, as you peel it off the wax paper, it stays as one complete piece. Now we're going to line up that missing section around the Jawbone logo at the top of the speaker. As you can tell, once you line that particular area up, all the other circles pretty much are aligned as well. It's because your front skin isn't malformed and it stays in its contact rectangular shape. Now you just want to press it down so when you lift the tape up, it doesn't remove itself. Now in order to remove the tape, you want to do it on a 90-degree angle so it doesn't lift straight up off the device. When you lift on a 90-degree angle, you're actually peeling it. As you can see right here, it just peels. If you were to lift straight up, the skin has a more likely chance of being removed. Now we're going to use a small piece of regular Scotch tape to apply that little triangle. And this is the same concept as installing the full front. All you have to do is align and then press the skin down onto your speaker. And then peel it off at a 90-degree angle. There you have it. Your silver dot Jambox Mini by Jawbone is now skinned completely with a full body kit of blue carbon fiber. Remember, these sections are purchased individually and you'll be able to choose your own custom and wacky color schemes. Alright guys, thanks for watching, check out the other videos, and until next time.